What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over why I stream on Twitch instead of YouTube and why I don't multi-stream on multiple platforms. As always, if you guys do find this video entertaining or informative, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and comment down below what your favorite platform to watch streams on is. So before we get into any of that, I'm just going to say that I've streamed on both for a good amount of time. I initially actually started off streaming on YouTube from like the early Fortnite days, so like fall 2017. And then I switched to Twitch for streaming probably like spring or like late winter 2019. Like kind of like, you know, late February, March area, I think is when I initially switched to Twitch. So that's like not quite 2 years, but it's well over a year. And I think that is a good amount of time to kind of know how streaming on a platform feels and what it is like. And one of the main reasons why I switched from YouTube to Twitch for streaming is that a lot of it comes down to YouTube recommending your stream, which can be very good if you're a newer channel trying to grow. Like growing on Twitch is very difficult and pretty much non-existent. But also it means that YouTube, your kind of momentum for your stream is way less consistent. Like early 2018 kind of time, late 2017, it seemed like YouTube was really pushing and promoting streams, and my channel grew a lot from streaming. And the YouTube streaming community was much smaller than Twitch, so I knew a lot of other, you know, Fortnite streamers on YouTube, and I was friends with them. And it kind of seemed like late 2018, early 2019, YouTube stopped recommending streams as much, and everybody's view counts just went down a lot as a result. And then because of that, most of the YouTube streamers I knew from the early Fortnite days ended up switching to Twitch, because it seemed like, you know, overnight the YouTube recommended just really stopped pushing live streams. I believe there was also a YouTube gaming like separate app that focused on streaming that they got rid of around this time, and a lot of people kind of thought those things were related. I have no idea, but either way, YouTube recommended can be great when it works for you, but also if the YouTube algorithm just decides to not be pushing streams as much for whatever reason, it can really grief your momentum. Whereas like Twitch is much harder to get the ball rolling, but like once you have momentum, it feels a lot more consistent. At least that's my experience. Even my YouTube stream was doing well in like mid to late 2018. There would be days where like just noties didn't go out, or like who knows what happened, and then viewership was just like a quarter of what it normally was. Whereas like Twitch viewership definitely fluctuates, but it's not to the same degree. Like I'm typically between like 120, 150 average viewers now, and like, you know, there might be a day where it's like 110, but I feel like I pretty much never have a day where my average viewers is just like 60 because noties didn't go out or something. It's never cut in half or more, whereas YouTube definitely seemed like that at times. Also, I really like uploading videos every day on YouTube and then streaming every weekday on Twitch. And from my experience, uploading videos and streaming on the same day, the views just kind of cannibalize each other. Even last season when I was making the kind of Road to Unreal ranked videos and uploading my regular videos alongside it, you can look on the YouTube real-time analytics and like see hour by hour views. And it was like as soon as I uploaded the next video, the previous one just kind of fell off a cliff in terms of how many views it was getting per hour, in a way that typically would not happen normally. So like if I upload a video Monday evening, that's the main video, and then I upload a ranked video Tuesday morning, that Monday video isn't going to get as much time to be getting views throughout the course of Tuesday before I upload Tuesday evening's video. And then when I do upload Tuesday evening's like main video, that ranked video would just stop getting pushed and stopped getting recommended. So like that was my experience consistently making those videos over the course of the season, and that's why I don't want to do that series anymore, because it seemed like double uploading like definitely negatively impacted my channel. And so streaming in the morning, like how I enjoy doing, I typically stream kind of like 10 a.m. Eastern to like 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern, just depending, like times can fluctuate. But just being able to stream at that time and know that it's not going to affect the video I uploaded the night before, and it's not going to affect the video I upload later today, is great. Because like I said, a lot of YouTube views, even when I was talking about streaming, it's down to like whether or not a noti goes out for your video or stream, and then down to whether or not the YouTube recommended pushes it. And when it works great for you, it works great for you. But I feel like the more you kind of do like mess with that, the more problems there can be. And then so that's why I don't want to mess with it. And that's that's like kind of the main reason why like just uploading videos on YouTube, streaming on Twitch works great for me. Also, there's kind of the idea that like diversifying what platforms you're growing on and growing on as many platforms as possible is beneficial to you, because in the event that, you know, Twitch shuts down, my YouTube is still doing good. Like YouTube, I feel like is seen as the most solid foundation as far as platforms go. But either way, like just growing on multiple platforms, I think definitely does benefit you in the event that something does go wrong, you know? And so that, what I just talked about, like the stream impacting videos and vice versa, is one of the main reasons why I don't want to stream on YouTube and why I like streaming on Twitch. Also, why don't I multi-stream? I kind of just answered that, but we'll, like, multi-streaming in of itself, I have like other opinions on, and I have tried it because I am a Twitch partner, but I think last year Twitch kind of dropped the exclusivity thing and allowed partners to broadcast on multiple platforms at the same time. And I did multi-stream onto Twitch and YouTube for a day just to see how it was, and it went well. My YouTube stream, I think, averaged like 300 to 500 viewers, and then my Twitch was up, I think, to 150, whereas at the time I was averaging 100. So like views were up, but I found this to be very overwhelming personally, like trying to keep up and read multiple chats at the same time, where oftentimes the chats would also be having completely separate conversations. That was rough, and I feel like that made me play worse, and it also made me worse at replying to messages that were in my chat. I think it just made me worse at streaming overall. I also think it's just, in general, harder to read chat when multi-streaming. I think everyone can agree on that, especially when, like I said, they can be having completely separate conversations, and that's odd. And I also think it's confusing for viewers. This is something that not a lot of people talk about, but like I genuinely do think it is confusing if you're watching a stream and the streamer's just responding to messages that you're not seeing at all and partaking in a conversation that you're not seeing at all. A lot of times the chats will be talking about similar things because you as a streamer kind of drive what chat is talking about. But like I said, there were times where like Twitch chat would be talking about topic A and YouTube chat would be talking about topic B, and there was just little relation. So like if I'm responding to topic A and you're only seeing comments about topic B, I feel like that is genuinely very confusing for a viewer, just like odd, you know? And I think this is a problem that bigger streamers don't have. Whereas like Ninja was kind of the poster boy for multi-streaming. He was really pushing for it to happen. If you go into Ninja's stream, it's not like you're expecting a constant like back and forth with the streamer and him to respond to like 80% or more of messages, you know? Like there's kind of the understanding that like there's thousands of people. He's not going to be able to see everyone. But for somebody of my size, like I said, typically 100 to 150 viewers, I feel like there is the expectation, and that's like the whole point of watching somebody, that most comments will get replied to or at least seen and kind of contribute to the conversation that's going on. I think that chat interaction is the entire point of streaming, is the interaction with streamers. So like I think multi-stream negatively impacts that. Some people don't feel that way, but I do, and that's, you know, that's probably the biggest reason why I don't want to multi-stream. I think it is confusing from a viewer perspective, and then also I found it to be very distracting and much more difficult to stream that way. Also, I think in general, the audience on YouTube is much younger. Like my audience on videos is pretty mature, and I appreciate that. But I mean, like the people who will be coming in during the course of the stream typically are much younger. And like I said, I do have experience streaming on YouTube for well over a year. And them being younger isn't inherently a problem just automatically, but like it's what this comes with, you know. Typically they're going to be less mature, going to be more controlling and griefing because of, you know, having a larger section of younger viewers. But I feel like you also have a lot more people coming in that don't have any interest in watching a stream at all. They just want to like play with the streamer or do customs or like creative or, you know, win a giveaway. They want to be featured on the stream in some way and not actually just watch the stream and talk to the streamer. And this isn't everybody, and this happens on Twitch for sure. But I feel like it is much more common on YouTube, being someone who has streamed on both platforms for a good amount of time. And I feel like if you watch streams on YouTube, you can probably vouch for this as well, where like half the comments are just people asking to play with the streamer or to get added or to get gifted or something, you know? I think if you're active watching YouTube streams, you've seen a lot of this. I really do like streaming the Fortnite live events on YouTube. Unfortunately, it seems like they only do one of those a year now, and they're not very good. I think if something special or something specific is happening, YouTube streaming can be a good place for that. But just for like random kind of pointless gameplay streams that, you know, aren't as big of a deal, I think Twitch is a much better place for that. And that's just my opinion, having streamed for, you know, 6 years now, I think. Late 2017 to now. So yeah, I think for just pointless gameplay streams, Twitch is a better place. The audience is typically more mature and like enjoyable to interact with, I would say. And it doesn't really impact my YouTube videos in any way, which is something I prefer. The main kind of knock against Twitch that a lot of people have, I think, is going to be the ads. And I think this is a problem that is really overblown because the streamer selects how many ads are run per hour. Like, especially if you're a partner, you get into the ads incentive program where basically you choose how many minutes of ads per hour you're going to run for that month, and then Twitch pays you like a bonus essentially. The streamer picks that. My channel runs 3 minutes of ads an hour. Someone running 10 minutes of ads an hour and choosing a very high ad incentive does not impact my stream. So if you're watching Twitch and you're like, wow, every stream I watch is an absurd amount of ads, that's because the streamer is choosing to run that many ads. My stream runs 3 minutes an hour, which is the minimum amount you can select typically in the ad incentive. And I think this is actually beneficial to run 3 minutes of ads an hour because this disables the pre-roll ad. So if you click on a stream and get an ad right away, me personally, I'm clicking off the stream. I'm not even going to watch. I'm being honest. I'm probably going to go watch somebody else. But if that channel runs like 3 minutes of ads an hour or more, then that disables pre-roll. And I think that's actually super beneficial to do anyways. So my channel runs the minimum amounts to disable pre-roll. I think that makes the viewing experience better because when people click the stream, they don't get hit with an ad. They get hit with it once they've already been watching for a while. And I just think that's beneficial. So the whole like ads problem on Twitch, I think is really overblown because it comes down to the person you're watching and not the platform itself. But that is going to be it for this video. As always, I hope you found this informative or interesting. If you did, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, comment down below which platform you prefer watching streams on, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.